My fiancée texted, "I quit your mom's business for you. She was too demanding. You're welcome. I'd worked there for 10 years, I responded. Noted. Then I went to work the next day like nothing happened and told my mom everything. Welcome to Seductive Dreams. It would be so much appreciated if you would subscribe to my channel and like the video. Now, without further ado, let's go. When my fiancée showed up expecting praise, my mom handed her a bill for the clients she'd lost. And 32 mail need to document this while I'm still processing because my entire world just imploded. And somehow, I'm okay with it. Been with Ashley, 29, for 3 years. Engaged for 6 months. She worked at my mother's accounting firm. Mom built this business from nothing over 25 years. Started in our garage, now has 15 employees, and handles books for half the small businesses in town. I've worked there since I was 22, started in data entry, now I'm senior accountant. Yeah, I know. Working for Mommy, Ashley never let me forget how weird it was, but I genuinely love the work and Mom treats me like any other employee. Actually, probably harder on me to avoid favoritism claims. Ashley joined 2 years ago as a client relations manager. Mom hired her as a favor to me initially, but Ashley was good at her job, charming with clients, organized, seemed dedicated. Mom even started trusting her with bigger accounts. Yesterday at 2 p.m., while I'm deep in quarterly reports, my phone buzzes. "Babe, I did something amazing for us. I just quit your mom's business. She was getting way too demanding and it was affecting our relationship. All those late nights, weekend calls, her constant criticism, it was toxic. You don't have to choose between us anymore. You're welcome. Can't wait to celebrate tonight." I stared at my phone for a solid minute. She quit without discussing it, without notice, right before tax season. Texted back. "Noted. That's it. I just freed us from your controlling mother." And you say noted. Me at work. We'll talk later. "I did this for you." I didn't respond. Instead, I walked down the hall to Mom's office. She was on the phone looking stressed. When she hung up, I asked, "Did Ashley just quit?" Mom's face went through about 5 emotions. She sent an email 5 minutes ago. No notice, no transition notes, just "I quit effective immediately." I've been trying to reach her because she has the Morrison Industries presentation tomorrow. Morrison Industries, our second biggest client, a presentation Ashley had been preparing for 3 weeks. She also has the Brennan Group tax documents, Mom continued, and the Riverside restaurant chain contracts for renewal, all on her company laptop. My stomach dropped. She didn't return the laptop. No, or her T-card or the company credit card. That's when I knew this wasn't just about quitting. This was Ashley trying to hurt the business. Went back to my desk, finished my workday like normal. Didn't tell anyone about Ashley's text. At 5 p.m., Mom called a quick meeting. "Team, Ashley has decided to pursue other opportunities. We'll be redistributing her accounts. I know tax season is coming, but we've handled worse. Tommy, can you take Morrison? Janet, you've got Brennan. I'll handle Riverside personally." Everyone nodded. No questions asked. That's why Mom's business works. We're a team. Drove home to find Ashley had decorated the apartment with balloons and a banner that said freedom. She was wearing lingerie and holding champagne. Surprise, we're celebrating my last day under your mother's thumb. I sat down on the couch. "Ashley, you have client files on your laptop." She waved dismissively. "They'll figure it out." "Your mom's so smart, right? You have Morrison's presentation tomorrow." "Not anymore, I don't." She laughed. "God, you should see your face. Babe, I did this for us. Your mom's been poisoning you against me." All those Ashley made an error comments. "The Ashley needs better time management meetings. She hates me." Those were performance reviews. Everyone gets them. No, it was targeted. She wanted me gone, so I left. Now she can't control our relationship anymore. "Ashley, you signed a contract. You have company property." Her face shifted. "So what's she gonna do? Sue me? Her future daughter-in-law? That'll look great at the wedding." That's when it hit me. She thought she was untouchable because we were engaged. "You need to return the laptop and files tonight." "Absolutely not. I don't work there anymore." "Ashley, no. You're supposed to be on my side. I'm your fiancé. I quit that toxic job for you, and you're defending her." She stormed into the bedroom and slammed the door. I slept on the couch. At 3 a.m., I made a decision. Update 1. 1 week later. Holy crap, this escalated exactly how I expected, yet somehow worse. So the morning after Ashley's freedom celebration, I got up at 6 a.m., showered, dressed for work, and left without waking her. Went to the office like normal. Mom was already there on the phone with Morrison Industries. apologizing profusely. They were not happy about the last-minute presenter change. Tommy was scrambling to recreate the presentation from scratch. I walked into Mom's office. Ashley still has the laptop. I know. She's refusing to return it. I figured, Mom, I think she's doing this to prove a point. She thinks you can't touch her because she's marrying me. Mom looked at me over her glasses. Jake, I love you, but if any other employee did this, what would I do? Send a formal demand letter, then involve lawyers if needed. Exactly. Do what you need to do, Mom. She nodded. I'm sorry this is happening. Me too. At lunch, Ashley started blowing up my phone. Where are you? Why didn't you wake me? Are you seriously at work right now? Jake, answer me. This is ridiculous. Your mom is toxic and you're enabling her. I sent one text. Working Morrison presentation at 2. She showed up at the office at 1:30. The receptionist, Donna, called back. Jake, Ashley's here. She doesn't have her badge. She doesn't work here anymore. Donna could hear Ashley shrieking in the background. Went up front. Ashley was in full meltdown mode. You're seriously making me check in like a visitor. Jake, tell her who I am. Donna knows who you are. You're a former employee without a badge. Her face went nuclear red. We need to talk now. I have the Morrison presentation in 30 minutes. I don't give a shh. I don't care about Morrison. Well, I do. It's my job. Your job? Your job? I quit for you. That's when Mom walked by heading to the conference room. She nodded politely. Ashley lost it. Don't you dare act casual. You've been trying to break us up since day one. Well, guess what? I won. I'm marrying your son and there's nothing you can do about it. Mom stopped, turned. Ashley, this isn't personal. You quit without notice and retained company property. I need the laptop and files returned by 5 p.m. today or I'll have to take legal action. Legal action? Ashley laughed. Against your daughter-in-law, against a former employee who's in breach of contract. Jake? Ashley grabbed my arm. Tell her I removed her hand. Tell her what? To let you keep stolen property. Stolen? I worked on those files on company time using company resources. They belong to the business. She stared at me like I'd slapped her. You're choosing her, your mommy, over your fiancé. I'm choosing to support the business that employs 15 people and serves hundreds of clients. This isn't about choosing sides. Yes, it is. It's always been about sides. And you just showed me which one you're on. She stormed out, but not before shouting, You'll regret this, both of you. Tommy nailed the Morrison presentation. By the way, they weren't thrilled about the switch, but appreciated our professionalism and handling it. At 5 p.m., no laptop. Mom called her lawyer. That night, Ashley wasn't at the apartment. Her stuff was still there, but she was gone. Text from her at 11 p.m., staying with Brittany. Can't believe you betrayed me like this. Your mom wins. Hope you're happy. Next morning, formal demand letter was sent to Ashley's email and Brittany's address where Ashley was staying. 48 hours to return all company property or legal proceedings would begin. Ashley's response posted on Facebook. When toxic family businesses try to threaten you for standing up for yourself, my ex-future mother-in-law is now suing me for quitting her sweatshop, all because I refuse to be her slave anymore. And the worst part? My spineless fiancé is letting it happen. Support small businesses, not when they're run by monsters. She tagged the business page. We lost 3 clients in 2 hours before Mom could respond professionally. One was Brennan Group, the files Ashley still had. Mom posted a simple response. We wish Ashley well in her future endeavors. For factual information about this situation, please contact us directly. But the damage was starting. Then Ashley did something really stupid. She created a fake email account and sent messages to our clients claiming to still work for the company and warning them about unethical practices and suggesting they switch to our competitor Hartley Accounting. How do I know? Because Ashley's not tech-savvy and did it from her laptop, the company laptop that still had our security software installed. It pulled the logs, every email, every timestamp, every keystroke. Mom's lawyer was practically giddy. Update 2. 2 weeks later, Ashley's entitlement reached heights I didn't think possible. After the fake email situation, Mom's lawyer sent a cease and desist. Ashley's response, she hired her own lawyer, some ambulance chaser, who probably took the case for the publicity. He sent a letter demanding 6 months severance. She worked there 2 years. Payment for emotional distress caused by hostile work environment, $50,000. a public apology for defamation, withdrawal of all legal action, oh, and a positive reference letter for future employment. Mom's lawyer laughed, actually laughed on speakerphone. But then Ashley played what she thought was her trump card. I came home from work to find my apartment ransacked, not burglarized, reorganized. All my stuff was in boxes by the door. Ashley was there with her 3 friends, including Brittany and her mother, Denise. Jake, Denise stepped forward. We need to have a family discussion about this situation. Family? Yes, family. Ashley is your fiancée. Your mother is destroying her life over a petty work dispute. Denise, I don't want to hear it. You're going to call your mother right now and fix this or the wedding is off. I looked at Ashley. She was smirking, arms crossed, surrounded by her support squad. Okay. Ashley looked surprised. The wedding's off. Dead silence. What? Ashley screeched. You heard me? We're done. Please take your things and leave your key. Denise went full mama bear. You can't break up with her. She quit her job for you. No. She quit her job to hurt my mother's business, then tried to sabotage it, then tried to extort money from it. Extort? Ashley shrieked. I'm asking for what I deserve. You deserve to be sued for corporate espionage. Actually, Brittany jumped in. You can't evict her. She has rights. She's not on the lease. They all looked at Ashley. She went pale. 30 days? I said legally, I have to give you 30 days, but I want you out. Ashley started crying. Not sad tears, angry tears. You're going to regret this. I'm going to destroy you both. Cool. Don't forget to return the laptop. They left with half her stuff. Ashley forgot the laptop again. That night, she went full scorched earth on social media, posted our engagement story, but twisted. How I pursued her relentlessly at work. I asked her for coffee once, how my mom forced her to work unpaid overtime. She was salary and rarely stayed late. How the whole family was abusive and controlling. She posted screenshots of private texts, selectively edited, of course, made me look like a mama's boy who couldn't function without mommy's approval. The thing is, some people believed her. Got messages from mutual friends asking if I was okay if the abuse allegations were true. Abuse because I wouldn't let her steal from a business. Then, she made her biggest mistake. Remember those client files she had? She tried to use them. Reached out to Morrison Industries directly, offering to do their accounting independently for 30% less than what Mom's firm charged. One problem. Morrison's CEO, Patricia Morrison. She's Mom's best friend from college. They were bridesmaids at each other's weddings. Patricia forwarded everything to Mom immediately. Now it wasn't just theft and defamation. It was attempted client poaching in violation of her non-compete clause. Mom's lawyer filed an emergency injunction. Ashley was served at Brittany's apartment the next day. Her lawyer dropped her immediately. Apparently, she hadn't told him about the non-compete or the client files or the fake emails or any of it really. But Ashley wasn't done. Oh, no. She showed up at Mom's house at 10 p.m. drunk, rang the doorbell repeatedly, then started pounding when Mom didn't answer fast enough. I know you're in there, you evil witch. You ruined my life. You turned Jake against me. You owe me everything. Mom called the police. Ashley was still screaming when they arrived. She stole my fiancé. She owes me money. I worked so hard and she fired me. Ma'am, you need to calm down. I am calm. This woman is a criminal. She runs a fraud business. Check her taxes. Check them. The officers looked at Mom, standing calmly in her doorway in her pajamas and robe. Would you like to press charges for trespassing and harassment, ma'am? Mom, just get her home safe, please. They escorted Ashley away, but not before she screamed, "This isn't over." It wasn't. Final update. 1 month later, the conclusion to this disaster is somehow exactly what Ashley deserved, and yet still insane. So after the drunken lawn incident, Ashley got a visit from the police about harassment. No charges. Thanks, Mom. But a warning. Ashley's response: she tried to break into the office. At 2 a.m. on a Tuesday, she used her old keycard that she was supposed to return to try to enter the building. Except Mom had deactivated it weeks ago. The attempt triggered our security system and alerted the security company. Cops found her in the parking lot, claiming she forgot something important inside. She was carrying an empty USB drive and wearing all black. Subtle. This time Mom did press charges. Breaking and entering attempted theft. Ashley bailed out the next morning and immediately went on social media saying Mom had set her up and planted evidence. Nobody was buying it anymore. But here's where it gets really good. Remember Hartley Accounting? Our competitor she'd been pushing clients toward? Turns out Ashley had applied there for a job, used Mom as a reference without asking. Mr. Hartley called Mom personally. They're competitors, but professional ones. They refer overflow to each other during tax season. Helena, I got an interesting application. Ashley Summers says she was your client relations manager for 2 years. Mom put him on speaker. I was in the office. She was Tom. She quit without notice 6 weeks ago. She said she was laid off due to downsizing. We haven't downsized. Actually, we're hiring her replacement. I see. She also claimed she brought in 40% of your new business last year. Mom actually snorted. She brought in 2 clients. Our junior accountant brought in 12. Interesting. One more thing. She said she's available immediately, but would need a $20,000 signing bonus to cover legal expenses from a wrongful termination suit against you. Tom, I'm going to send you some public court documents. Read them and make your own decision. Appreciated, Helena. He didn't hire her. Ashley found out and called the office, screaming that Mom sabotaged her. Donna hung up on her. Then came the legal resolution. Court date for the criminal charges and civil suit happened the same week. Criminal first. Ashley pled down to attempted trespassing, got probation, community service, and a restraining order keeping her away from the business and Mom's house. Civil case was beautiful. Ashley showed up representing herself. No lawyer would take her case after the first one dropped her. She'd prepared this whole presentation about how she was a whistleblower and deserved protection, not persecution. Judge asked for evidence of what she was whistleblowing about. The toxic work environment. Do you have documentation? Everyone knows that's not documentation. She tried to submit her Facebook posts as evidence. Judge wouldn't accept them. Then Mom's lawyer presented the signed contract with the non-compete clause. The emails showing Ashley quit without notice. Security footage of her trying to break in. It logs of the fake emails sent to clients, screenshots of her social media defamation. Patricia Morrison's testimony about Ashley trying to poach her business. Written statements from 3 clients who left due to Ashley's fake emails. The damages came to $15,000 in lost business from clients who left, $8,000 in legal fees, $5,000 in IT security updates needed after her breach attempts, $12,000 for breach of contract and violation of non-compete. Total $40,000. Ashley went white? I don't have that kind of money. Then I suggest you work out a payment plan with the plaintiff. But the best part, the judge also ordered her to return the laptop within 48 hours or face additional contempt charges. Ashley had sold it. Yeah, she sold company property to a pawn shop for $300. Mom's lawyer traced it down. Serial number in our records. Cost $500 to buy it back. Ashley had to pay that too. As for me and Ashley's living situation, she moved out after I served her with formal eviction papers. Took everything that wasn't nailed down, including my coffee maker and all the light bulbs. Petty to the end. But she made one final mistake. She kept the engagement ring. See, in our state, an engagement ring is a conditional gift. Condition being marriage. No marriage ring goes back. I asked for it back. She refused. Said it was a gift and payment for emotional damages. Small claims court. 1, she had to return it or pay the value, $4,000. She didn't have it. Said she lost it. Judge didn't buy it. Found out later she pawned that too. Same shop as the laptop. They still had it. Got my ring back. Returned it to the jeweler for 70% value. Used the money to take Mom on a nice vacation after tax season ended. We needed it. Ashley. Last I heard through the grapevine. Living with her parents, working part-time at a clothing store, still posting about the injustice on social media to an increasingly smaller audience. Paying Mom $500 a month for the next 6.6 years. Can't get hired at any accounting firm in town. Word travels. Her new boyfriend dumped her when he Googled her name and found the court records. Mom's business thriving. We actually got 2 new clients from the Morrison presentation Tommy nailed. Patricia Morrison was so impro-handled the crisis that she referred her business partners. We hired a new client relations manager, Evelyn. She's 55, has 30 years experience, and definitely isn't trying to marry me. Me? I'm good. Better than good. I learned that when someone tells you they're doing something for you that you didn't ask for, they're really doing it for themselves. Ashley thought she was irreplaceable. Thought being my fiancé made her untouchable. Thought she could hurt the business my mom spent 25 years building and face no consequences. She thought wrong. The funniest part? She still doesn't get it. Still posts about how she was betrayed and victimized for standing up for herself. Standing up for yourself doesn't mean burning down everything around you and expecting everyone to thank you for the warmth. Edit, to everyone asking why I proposed to her in the first place, she wasn't always like this. Or maybe she was and hid it well. The entitlement seemed to grow with the engagement, like the ring was a license to act however she wanted. Edit 2. Yes, all the legal stuff is real. I have the documents. No, I won't share them. We've had enough drama. Edit 3. Mom wanted me to add that we're not a toxic family business. We have virtually no turnover, offer profit sharing, and close between Christmas and New Year's every year. Ashley was literally the only employee complaint we've ever had, and she was the one complaining. Final edit. Ashley found this post, threatened to sue me for Lyle. My lawyer, yes, I have my own now. Laughed. Truth is an absolute defense.